What up, and welcome to A to the Show with me, A to the Mo, joined by Skinny 5000.
What up?
I feel like I gotta adjust our cameras. Hold on, we gotta get Skinny more in here. There he is. All right. You know, something we don't ever talk about on camera, but it's a goddamn setup. When someone's here with me in person, like Skinny here, this microphone picks me up like I'm sitting right in front of it. So anytime you've heard an episode with Skinny, the audio is a little fucked because I have a little bit of an echo to me. I've tried all I can. I'm like not good enough podcast producer to figure it out, but
we're getting there.
You know, I still think it's worth it. We have the TikTok videos at the end on the Skinny episodes that normally bring them on home, and yeah.
Bring me on home.
Now this is the first episode of December. We're very red for the occasion.
Big whoop.
This episode 25. People don't know, which makes you know, got to see on all the fifth episodes, and yeah, big plans here. My plan is for the whole month to have a call-in on every episode for December because December is typically, in my history of podcasting, the month with the fewest listens. No matter what. Like, just no one listens in December. So it's a perfect opportunity to get some people to call in that have been wanting to get us some practice in. So I've reached out to a couple people. We'll see what happens. Soko still has not hit me up since last week when we talked about how he's ghosted me. He shared the podcast that we can put out, in that podcast we're like, where the fuck Soko? He ain't responding. And he shared that with a comment and then did not respond to our group chat. So I don't know what the fuck's happening. Maybe it's a fucking prank. He's punking us. Yeah. It's a new sort of punking that we don't understand.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, last night Skinny came over, recorded a music episode. It'll be out in 2 days from now. We definitely went off the rails a couple times, but that's what makes a good music episode.
You know, it happens. Start feeling ourselves.
So I thought that, and then it ends on a great beat. So just stick around to the end on that one. And then one thing Skinny brought up, I was like, we got to bring this up first. Is Skinny's, this is a moment of is this the simulation? All right, I got to for people that are in the know of the simulation. Skinny comes over here years ago to be on the podcast, and his podcast name is Skinny 5000. He might have had that name before that day, but it happened that day, and we started calling him Skinny 5000. And then I abbreviate that. If people don't know, he spells Skinny with a 5. So it would be like 5KINNY000. And you're supposed to, in your brain, see that. No, it's Skinny 5000. It's a very good like username or whatever. Like it works. So anyway, I abbreviate all the time as 5K, like for when I'm making notes. And then Skinny started running 5Ks. It's almost like I did it. I forced it to happen on it. Right. This podcast has that power. And so
coming in second, baby, too.
Skinny came in second in his age group. Kurt Thisbeecher. I mean, who was
no, this was like Kurt. You know about this? This one's off in Hera.
Oh, okay.
I'll just be finding these random ones to go to him and stuff, like get me back into.
People don't remember back in the day we used to have Kurt Thiz on, and he ran at these things too.
Yeah.
Y'all fucking running assholes.
Yeah, I gotta get back into it, doing this shit. Like, it's like I need to. It makes me happy, make me feel good, even though it sucks dick to time. But this that feeling accomplished. I think that accomplishment, like shit, I don't get that very much accomplishment in life. It's like shit, give me some medals and shit. That feels good and shit. People be clapping for you, feels good.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad that's happening for you. You know?
The race community is pretty fun. Like, man, people be cheering for you, cheering you on. Even the old people be out there getting their thing.
See, I'm pretty judgy of the runner. So I normally walk my dog at the park at 5:30 in the morning every morning. Now that it's getting cold, it'll switch. I'll do it in the afternoons. And the whole reason I do it in the morning is because in the summer it's so fucking hot. I'm like, it's the only time I do it. So eventually it'll switch. But these people, there's like MMA type guys out there running, and they just take up the whole fucking like 3 wide. And you're like, motherfucker, get in line. Where's the running etiquette here? I just can't get over it. Yeah. Also, there's a few things that I could rant about any single day, because that's how passionate I am about it. And it's about, we have this park. It's 1 mile, 1.5 miles if you take the alternate route around, you know, and then around that park is a street, right? So for people imagine that. But people will walk or run on the street and not in the park. So then when you're going to back up and leave, you might fucking back over an old lady walking behind your car when fucking 10 foot away there's a sidewalk she could be standing on. Especially it blows my mind. And then these dumb biker people will go put their goddamn 10-speed bike down the walking path. Fucking an adult man fucking thinking he's running, and then like makes me so mad. I contemplate checking someone on their bicycle anytime they're like passing my dog, because you know it makes your dog nervous or whatever. I just want to push a guy off and I think I could easily. It wouldn't be that hard.
It ain't be hard.
I mean, I'm a very
man.
stout man.
It wouldn't be no force of all because nobody would be expecting that shit. I'm just riding my bike. No, you're not riding your bike, bitch.
I really want to. I think about it all the time. But yeah, so people running in the road and then people riding bikes on the walking path. I'm like, y'all need to figure this shit out.
Yeah.
The other day, there was an old man in a golf cart on the walking path. Took over the whole thing. Him and his old ass wife just fucking deciding, yeah, that's just our part. And dude, it made me so, and people were just walking around him. And I wanted to fucking cuss out on old people so much. Like, what gives you the right? Well, I want to be one of those guys, but I didn't.
They get them check rants and raids. I ain't heard of rants and raids in a while.
Really, I could do a lot of rants on there, but I don't want to be that guy.
Right.
On the internet. I want to be that guy on this podcast that's on the internet. So those are my thoughts on the park people.
But yeah. And then them motherfuckers ain't even the cross country runners either. I see why the cross country runners be doing it.
Yeah, when I leave, they're coming in as I'm leaving the park every morning.
Right. They motherfuckers, they be getting it too. They're flying by. And I was like, okay, y'all can do that.
Those are very dark. And they're running in the middle of the night, or it's the morning, but it's no fucking sunshine. And all you see are their little reflectors on their shoes. And I'm like, y'all need more than that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I will accidentally run you over.
Shoot. Like in the military, we had to wear a PT belt, reflective and shit. And our shirts reflect too and everything. So they make sure you see our ass.
Skinny did see me walking my dog one morning.
Mm-hmm.
You were driving by, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing away?
Oh, at that 5 o'clock, my daughter goes to practice at 5. Well,
that's what me and I was like, I saw Skinny, I didn't think about it, and I was like, well, maybe it was practice, because there's the gym's over there.
Yeah, so I had to drop her off by 6, so yeah, by the time I was coming, I was just dropped her off and going back to the house.
So I was like, damn, maybe Skinny's night owl.
And I'll be up, man, early morning. That's where I'll be at now. Too. Like,
I wish I could sleep in, but my body doesn't let me.
Yeah.
There's so much pain. And also just like once I'm up, I guess I'm up.
Yeah. Even if I get fucked up or something, I still can't even be like, motherfuckers, how do y'all sleep till like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock? I'm up. I can't even do that. If I get fucked up, wake up at 10 o'clock. Like, all right.
Yeah, what the hell? I've gotten a little bit in the habit where I'll hang out in this room and stay up till like a midnight or a 2 at a crazy occasion,
Mm-hmm.
And then I still wake up at 6 a.m. Like it just doesn't matter. Now I do normally try to go to bed like to 10 to 11.
Right. See, that's why I'm trying to give myself a bedtime so I can get up and start going to that gym fucking by 5:30.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Something I talked about with Soko that got lost. So last time we actually knew where Soko was and he called this podcast, we lost the whole episode and we had to re-record one and it was a fucking bummer. But in that thing that was lost, there are certain things I remember we talked about. And one that I talked about that I've been meaning to bring up again is the fact I no longer breathe out of my mouth. I've like somehow trained myself over years. I used to just hate when I would sleep at night and I'd breathe out of my mouth, right? And then you'd wake up and your throat would be all sore. And they say there's a way you're supposed to do it with fucking tape.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Like there's this breathable tape you're supposed to use, but I swear I just subconscious or whatever the fuck the word is, I just was like, I'm just not going to. So I just keep my mouth shut. I no longer breathe out of my mouth and I make myself breathe out of my nose. This is coming to become a pretty big problem lately because my nose gets stomped up. And then I'm like, I don't remember how to breathe out of my mouth. And like my body won't even do it. I think this is my sleep apnea that wakes me up in the middle of the night. It's like, if I just breathe out of my mouth, I would breathe, but my body won't do it.
That shit sounds crazy as fuck, bro. That sounds like, damn.
And so what's happened
lately? I'm dying like, oh, shit.
So for instance, last night it got real cold. And whenever you breathe out of your mouth and like your throat gets sore or whatever.
Yeah.
That happened, but it's only the very top of my throat because it's like only the cold air from my nostrils happen. If that makes so. Anyway, I need to figure out how to breathe out of my mouth again. I mean, I could go like, but it's like I have to fucking consciously do it. I can't subconsciously breathe out of my mouth. I've trained myself not to because they say it's not good to be a mouth breather. So I guess I was trying to.
It's like, damn, man. I'm motherfuckers are mouth breathing, be fucking snoring their ass off. Especially a lot of girls be snoring. Like, damn, I didn't know how many women be snoring and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, god damn.
Well, when I was a kid, the person that snored the loudest in my whole life was my pawpaw. So I go to my grandma and papa's house, and my papa would fall asleep on a recliner, and I mean, it was like, and he's a little skinny guy, and he'd be like, and he'd be like, what the fuck, grandpa? And he'd just be snoring loud as fuck, and old people be snoring loud. And so you assume those snores are fat people, but he was, like I said, he was skinny, right. He snored like a motherfucker. And I know I snore if I sleep on my back, but I try to sleep on my sides. And I don't think I snore loud, but my wife over the years, it's gotten worse and worse. And I don't rat her out. I'm not like, oh my God, that shit was crazy. So it never wakes me up. I'm a deep sleeper for the most if I am asleep.
Man.
But there are times you're right where the ladies be snoring.
I was like, damn. Especially to get fucked up. We passed out. Oh, bitch. Close your mouth. Nope. It was like a game.
Well, I also never feel like I fully go to sleep these days. I'm like always kind of awake even when I'm asleep. And I think that's part of me not breathing. Like I'm consciously breathing out of my nose. And it's like my brain's always running as well. Like it's like sometimes I wake up and it's like I remember what I was just thinking while asleep. Not a dream.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not dreaming. The weed has destroyed my dreaming mechanisms.
Maybe that's why I don't dream. Like we were just like,
no, it does. Yeah, and if I quit, and it's been years, but there is a time that I had quit for like 3 months because I was like, I might need to pass a drug test or whatever. And I was having vivid, scary ass dreams, like things that would fucking scare the shit out of me. And I was like, "What? I'll fucking smoke weed, or I can't do this." Like it's fucking crazy,
right?
And so I am scared to because I've been telling myself I need a tea break, and shit. But I'm like, I don't want the dreams.
I ain't told that. Like, so I was wondering, like, I was having, it's like, I don't have dreams. I said, and like, she was like, this girl was telling me about a vivid dream. She's like, yeah, I have all these kind of dreams. I was like, oh, I was like, that's pretty cool. I said,
every once in a while, I'll wake up and I'll remember like the last little bit of some dream. You know what I mean? Right. But barely. The last one I really remembered was my dog died, and I woke up crying. I was like, "Holy shit!" Yeah.
It's like certain ones that they're like, "Hey, I don't even know." Like I remember the one I used my most memorable dream is at my brother's funeral. Like he was like premature and shit, and seeing the little blue casket and shit. I was probably like 5 years old then. I used to see that shit all the time. Like I ain't even seen that shit in forever. I was like, "What the fuck?"
I remember my first big nightmare that like scared the shit out of me. Like when I was like 4 years old. And I remember it now. If I could like animate better, I could animate the whole dream. Like that's how much I remember it. But they showed me fucking Child's Play, which was Chucky. Right. When I'm fucking 4 or 5.
They didn't give a fuck then.
My aunt's like, 16 or whoever showing it to me. And anyway, we watched this scary ass movie with this fucking dog coming alive. And I go to sleep. And in my dream, there is a man made of sand. So I guess Sandman from Spider-Man, basically. And there's a reason I'm scared of the Sandman. The first time I ever met my biological father when I was 4 years old, I stayed the night at his house one time ever, and he got mad I wasn't going to sleep, and he told me I'm going to sleep, the Sandman's going to get me. Which now I understand what the Sandman is. It's like, oh, it's a sleep because, but at the moment I took it as like a fucking monster Sandman, and then that was like in my head, I guess. So then I watched Child's Play, and in my dream, this Sandman comes in, and I'm sleeping in my grandparents' bed, and this dude chops my grandfather in half at the waist, and then slices my grandma in half vertically.
Damn, wow, yo, why do you have these cut up dreams? They're saying like, dang.
And then the dude was gonna kill me, and then I fucking woke up. And I remember it so vividly that I'm still like, I don't really want to watch Child's Play again. Cool.
I like the Child's Play's voiceovers when you hold them up.
It is funny. Well, I'd say is I loved Leprechaun when I was younger because I thought it was so funny.
Oh yeah,
and so I understand that Chucky is the same. It's the same thing. It's just I was too young and I didn't get the humor of it. It was just scary,
Leprechaun, he's on Lucky Charms.
Like a year later, I watched Leprechaun and I'm dying laughing. You know what I mean? It's like such a weird. But I think it's because I watched it with these Mexican kids in the projects, and so
they have it on the they have the Mexicans on. He was talking Hispanic.
Well, they also had a lot of like the first people I ever knew that had bootlegs were these Mexican kids that lived in the project, and I feel like the Three Ninjas before. It had been in theaters, but it hadn't been on VHS yet. And they pulled in, but it's like clearly ripped off. So like it's, someone filming a screen. Like eventually would happen with DVDs, but it was like on VHSs. And I remember watching that, for instance, like there was a few things. Shout out Lewis and George. Their family was, so we lived together in the low income housing area around each other. And then we eventually moved to the house I grew up in, and they moved in. Their backyard touched our backyard. Like we were each next to the certain corner lot. So our backyards touch. And so I got to witness a lot of Mexican culture through them in their household. They had like, and I don't know about they had this alcoholic father. He'd come home all drunk. He said that they didn't have carpet and shit. Right. So like it was just a different world of mine. And their dad would come home at like 2 a.m. just fucking throwing shit and breaking. And you like get woken up and they're like, just don't move. It's just dad. He'll go to bed, and you're like, what the fuck is it like? In my world, that's never happening where my parents are coming
I didn't know you was staying the night. I thought that you can hear it from your house. I'm like, God damn.
No, I'll be staying the night. But then there also the best story I ever heard, hunting story, was, and I seen the proof. And so I guess I just was told the story, was shown the proof. You could say they lied to me or whatever. But there was a deer in the alley next to our backyards, side of mine, behind theirs. And their dad, built probably about like you, ran with a knife in his mouth, jumped on a deer's back and sliced its throat. And then brought it back home. And they had deer tacos for like a year. And I saw the deer hanging dead from their porch, like when they were like letting it bleed out. So like that was what I saw. And they told me that's how they got it. I don't know how else they would have got it. Sure, I guess in some world a hunter just gave them one. Right. And they lied about the story
they
before.
Hit it perfectly so the meat didn't get fucked up.
Right. But I believe that story because that's what they told me. And it was great. Also, their mom, only English word I ever heard her say was my first name, and it wasn't even English because it was like Aaron, whatever. But she would ask me questions, and they would look at me and be like, "She wants to know what's your birthday?" And I'd be like, "January," So it was so weird. And then one time they bought a pay-per-view, and I went to their house, and their parents were mad they were going to watch it in English, but like me and my cousin Rusty, who was friends with the older one, and there's us that didn't speak Spanish, but I remember the parents mad, like, what? You're putting that shit on? Like, but they were yelling in Spanish, Right. And they were all mad at him. And I always felt bad for them. Because like, oh, that's a shitty position for them to be in.
Yeah.
Finanza.
Put them subtitles on.
But always, the younger one, George, he was a year younger than me. He was kind of bad. He'd fight and shit like that. He was pretty well known for that. And he always had he would like hype me up as being a good fighter. Because when we were 5 years old, I beat him in a fight. So then when we're like 16, he'll be like, don't fuck with Mo. He'll fuck you up. And I'm like, he's referencing when we were 5 years old, which I appreciated because, I wasn't trying to fight anybody, but it was like always funny. He'd be like, no, you don't want to fuck with him.
They see him fighting this. Oh, he's motherfucking up people like shit. I'm good. He's whooping ass. I don't want that. I don't know why he got his ass whooped.
Yeah. So
that's awesome.
Shout out George as well. And then when we were like 18, he was like, oh yeah, it's actually Jorge. And I'm like, why didn't you tell us that shit 12 years ago? I can't change now. That's too long.
Yeah.
All right, we got to play a song. That was good. I barely did anything on the list. That was the goal. So
hell yeah.
I did lose my notes here. Let's see. Pull these
what
up.
Notes? I don't have them.
The notes of what songs we're playing. First one we're going with is from Sir Nasty.
Motherfucking Nasty.
Same issue currently as last week. It is available on Bandcamp. We will see if they get it back on streamers or not. And it could be on other streamers, just not Spotify. I only use Spotify myself. Try to cancel. My wife threatens to revolt. If I do, she's like, I need the playlist. And so I'm like, fine, I'll fucking keep it, I guess. But it's the biggest waste of all the things I spend money on, monthly streaming stuff. I do think Spotify is one I use the least, which is crazy because I do like music.
I use it all the time.
But when I am making music, it's hard to, I don't know, I just don't listen. I need to get back into it. But it just, no new songs really speak to me. But I know I'm just not being fed the right shit in the algorithm, so I'm not putting in the time to like find it, So I got to get back to it. But really what's going to happen is it's going to be all fucking EDM shit because that fucking Run song or whatever that's all over TikTok that's like, so it's too addicting. I hear the song and it just gets stuck in my head for days.
I haven't heard it. I don't have TikTok.
I think it was by some artist named Haven. Maybe. I don't know. I'll look it up while we're playing this on the show, Skitty. So he can catch him up in the EDM scene.
Oh, give me something new. That's be crazy.
And all right, name of the song we're going with from Sir Nasty is
Sir
called
Motherfucking Nasty.
Full of Shit.
Nasty motherfucker.
And it is off of his album Dealing with My Problems. Go buy it on Bandcamp and let's give it a listen.
Listen up.
Hey, let me talk to him, kinfolk. You don't even know what you want. You don't want a nigga to tell you no. If you don't change, you would never grow. Where you going, I never know. All niggas the same, huh? Yeah, everybody her sinner. I ain't trying to get nothing from you, just want to take you to dinner. You out here loving these losers and pushing away these winners. And when you talk, you turn my brain into a fidget spinner. What the fuck? Girl, I know you hurting. We getting money, we work. And every video that you post, bitch, you on there twerking. Your body done been misused. Your baby daddy, he dish you. You got daddy issues. I got weed and tissues. Talk to him. Can't nobody tell you nothing now. You been dancing for 2 years. You done came up a couple 100,000. Now you really in flex mode. You wear whatever, no dress code. Bitch, I smoke on the best weed. I be coughing like a chest cold. My homegirl, she make a living off clapping ass. My homegirl, she'll eat a girl and slap some ass. My homegirl, when it come to me, she'll clap your ass. She love me and putting everything on the game. And She gon' ride when it's hammer time. When it's hammer time, she too legit. I give it to a bitch real G. She talking about I'm full of shit. Whoa. Somebody please pass me the Purinique. Y'all niggas out here dealing with these women, man. I feel you. I don't play with feelings. I don't play with emotions. I got rich bitches and witch bitches. They sipping on that potion. Yeah. My young bitch in the dressing room got glitter in her lotion. Every night she dance, she put that back feel in motion. It's a lot of niggas in her life, but ain't nobody realer. Her best friend said, why the fuck is you hanging out with them killers? She said, I'm gang, bitch. These the G's I bang with. Konnichiwa, Bichiwas, we speak our own language. Look, girl, stop playing. You not ready for JV. I ball hard like the NBA. Your boyfriend, he JV. I'm real smooth like JB. It's rest in peace, JB. I'm tailor-made. I wear suits. Spent 4 hours in KB. She said, I'm full of shit. I said, I may be. I got liquor in me, got weed in me. I'm full of shit like, yeah, bitch. Everywhere that I go, my gang ready to shoot. Everywhere that you go, niggas telling you cute. I know everywhere that you go, these niggas trying to fuck you. And then you meet a nigga like me and wonder why I ain't trying to fuck you.
Sir Nasty.
Fuck yeah.
Bullshit. Yeah.
The inline. Like, yeah, that's what's up.
I really
be like that.
I'm glad I sent him that beat because when I was listening to that, I was like, I'm really surprised I sent that to him. It doesn't speak a Sir Nasty beat necessarily to me, you know?
You fuck it up.
But I guess it was just like, I don't know what else to do with it. We'll see what he can do. And yeah, I thought he killed it.
Hell yeah. You nasty motherfucker.
Gotta remember.
Yeah, keep killing that shit.
I know I think I mentioned it last week or maybe on the music episode in a couple days, but I do have a beat pack for each Soko and Sir Nasty. I need to send them. I just got to do another listen through to make sure the mixes aren't too fucked. You know, and I know it doesn't even matter. You know, no one cares. But or the changes are so minimal that no one will notice. But you know,
he's like,
it's the way it works.
I said, I need to tweak it. I was like, I don't know what he's talking about, but the show.
All right, what else we got on our?
I don't know.
On my lap, there was a few things I was like, you know what? Skinny will have some thoughts here.
Yeah.
Michelle Obama.
Oh,
right.
Your man?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I know a lot of people are like, you can't have shoulders like that. I'm like, yeah, you can. I don't. Now, if someone, I don't want to be mean about it. If someone was like, we have definitive proof, I also wouldn't be like, how dare you, you know? But I personally don't think she is. I think a lot of the sort of discourse about her being ugly or whatever is from racist white people.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, it's crazy to me. Again, I hate to put on blast because he's never here, and I need to hit him up again someday. But when Snappy, when he first started on the podcast, he'll be like, oh, Michelle Obama's ugly. And I was like, what fuck are you talking like? That's crazy. It's crazy to think that. And, but I know there is a whole section of people who do think that. And now, is it because they hate Obama and it like blinds them to, I don't know. I'm just like, I don't understand how like just subjective, like, but I also, even as a young person, could look at a dude and be like, oh, I understand that's an attractive person. Right. Without me being saying like, I'm attracted to that person. You know, those are different things.
Yeah, I got you.
But some people, like, maybe they can't separate. And that's what they mean is they're not attracted to her, but.
Yeah, that's not her. They're not their type or some shit.
Yeah, I mean,
she's not like fucking ugly or some shit.
I think about
her or Angela Reese. I say I'll take her all day.
I don't know. I like Angel Reese. From the neck down, Angel Reese looks pretty good. I would even say from like the nose down, Angel Reese looks pretty good. And
see, we're all different.
Her eyes, I understand, are a little wonky, but that's fine.
Bring them together.
I don't think that's a big deal. If Angel Reese had a different brain, I would be more into it. She says some of the. Now I don't understand. I don't know how many are real quotes or how many are fake.
Yeah, I want to know what that flu. I want to know about that flu game one.
Yeah, like there's.
I've seen that today.
You see them all the time where she's like she's mad at Michael Jordan because blah blah. But you're like, there's no way she said this. You know. But yeah, shout out Angel Reese. But yeah, anyway, Michelle Obama in the news. She has a podcast with her brother or something like that. I think it's her brother. I don't know. But basically, she said black people straighten their hair for white people. And this has been a thing I've always thought, or not thought about, because as a black ally, if you will, you know, as young, those are the homies, still are, if I had more homies, but right now I got one. Right. And this idea that like white people need black people to have straight hair, I think's crazy. Now, I
That's fucking
understand.
stupid as
I
fuck.
was born in 1988.
I like you. Well, you got a degree and shit. That's the dumbest shit you can say.
Like, I'm not from a different, an era of a long time. But and this always comes up when like a white guy has dreads or cornrows. They'll be like cultural appropriation, and the white side goes, "Look at James Brown's hair," and then the black people go, "He had to. White society made him do it." And I'm like, I just think
There was a style then.
we're inferring a lot there of like
people want to rock perms. I
Yeah.
know. I still know old school cats that love to wear perms. Not because of white people.
yeah,
like,
Cat Williams is not making his hair look like that because of white people. I don't know.
A lot of even a lot of deacons still got their hair whipped like that. They straighten it out, then they do this whole whip perm shit, and the whole process they do it for their fucking self, and it's their style.
I really wish I could remember the name of the black dude from Workaholics that works in there. And I'm just gonna look this shit up.
I'm gonna look right now. Right.
So anyway, I just think
she just misspoke. Or that's
I don't think she missed. I think there is a certain. I'm trying to see how to word this. Okay, like liberal white ladies that have like are in like the best positions in life.
Right.
They're like kind of the ones that complain the most about inequalities and different things. Right. And it's like they don't even have the experience or whatever. It comes across a little bit like I understand Michelle Obama is black. Went to a lot of schooling. She's in a complete elite position of money and power. She's a top 1%er. And then it's like, well, how do I still feel like I can say something about this? And then we'll bring up hair. When I'm like, I just think you're reaching. I think it's like you're so far disconnected from the real world.
It's a show like black girls, and like sometimes some black girls got some nappy ass hair. Now they do, you got to straighten it out, put a product on it, and whip that shit in a updo or some shit, and make it easy for them. Like, it's like shit. They got all kinds of reasons they do it.
Well, and I do think sometimes it just comes down to like ugly people in a dress. So like if there's certain females that their body or face or whatever so attractive they can shave off all of their hair, right, and be bald, and they still are like really hot,
right? And
then other people do it, and you're like, well, now I'm doesn't look good at all. But even with hair, they looked hot, Until you're like, is that say like, oh, society hates bald-headed people? It's like, well, they like it on some people,
right?
I don't know. I just this sort of like blanketed statement where I'm like, well, it's just you have the bone structure to pull off the nappy, there's certain women, Beyonce with the nappy hair, like saying gold member.
Oh yeah,
great, looked great. I'm sure there's plenty of other examples, and I mean, I think Beyonce is a good. I don't enjoy the Beyonce blonde hair sort of look, but I don't like blondes. I mean, that is I don't understand it. There's some aversion I have in my body to where like people are like, look at that hot blonde chick, and I'm like, maybe like 1 out of 27 times I'll
back
agree.
In the day, that used to be real big. It seemed like, but it don't seem like that now.
Yeah, it's kind of
like more people going darker hair color now.
Well, I would say body type preferences have changed a lot.
What's in my peripheral right now, darker hair. I don't know.
Like I remember when I was young, I still think in general these women do well. Don't get me wrong, but I remember when I was younger, if a girl was like itty bitty, like 80 pounds, short, no curves, just small. All the fucking popular guys were trying to bang this little girl, And I'd always like, that's crazy. She's itty bitty. And like that, in high school, when I come to college, you come across that thing. And where now I don't think a no curved, skinny chick they're not the pinnacle of what they might have been in 2005.
You really don't kind of see those anyway. It seems like everybody got a shape till now.
Right.
And it's kind of weird.
There used to be a lot of flat chested girls.
Yeah. And now these motherfuckers like, what grade you in? This is so weird. Get away from me.
It's those hormones in the water.
What the fuck? Oh, punch you. Back away.
And then there's some that like I look at, I'm letting up too much information for people that go to my high school know probably what I'm talking about. But there was a girl in my high school who was thick, if you will, right? But it wasn't cool at that time. And I remember me being like a freshman in college. So everyone's off for a year. And she hits me up and sends me basically a picture of a black guy we love, like back shot picture of her naked, right? And her ass and thighs were all huge, waist way skinnier than you'd expect. And it'd be like right now, it'd be like people like, oh goddamn. But back then they'd be like fat ass. Ooh. You know what I mean? Like they know God in my grade, like, and not to be mean, but like she just didn't get attention like that, right? But I'm like, I think if now she would. Right. Well, she got attention from there was one black guy in my class, obviously. But not the cool one. No offense to him, but there was cooler, the hierarchies. But I think about how like she would have been like really desired in today's world, right? Like with her body shape. But then it was just like whatever. Something, take a look.
What she look like now,
I'm on friends with her on Facebook. I could pull it up. No, I never really messed around. Like I said, she sent me that picture, maybe trying to find some self-worth, and I appreciate it. There was one horrible story. I've told it before, but I remember someone called me like that was very funny. But when I was a junior in high school, I was an FCCLA like throughout all of high school, which is home ec club basically. And we had to go give this presentation on how to like frost a cake, and you put in the little roses and all the shit on the cake, right? And so we had to do this class for 8th grade. So 8th graders came to, it was in Duncan, Oklahoma. And then, so 8th graders from all over the fucking area would come up, and then they would be in different classes. And our class was how to fucking do a cake. And while I'm sitting in the back, where there's literally a curtain between me and like where all these fucking 8th graders are, and this girl starts more or less giving me a lap dance. Not exactly, but basically, right? Like rubbing her big ass on me, and I'm trying not to get hard. And then if I do, she's like, heh. And then she's saying all kinds of dirty ass shit to me. So of course I'm like, this is kind of cool. You know, I'm kind of going along with that moment. And then my home ec teacher's face comes through the curtain. It's like, we can hear every word you're saying. And then it was like the most shame of like, oh no, all these little 8th graders just heard all these dirty, perverted things.
That is amazing.
It was fun though.
Hey, that's where I learned sex ed in 8th grade. So hey, it worked. It's perfect timing.
Dude, mine was in 4th grade.
Damn.
When I was in 4th grade was the last year. So my school was kindergarten through 6th grade was in one building.
And then motherfucker getting down on the farm.
And then 7th grade through 12th was in another building. That's how weird. And so in 4th grade, they brought in the 4th, 5th, and 6th graders into one room for all of us to watch the same VHS tape about it, right? And the 5th and 6th graders in there had already watched it. The 5th graders the year before, and the 6th graders the 2 years before. So they already knew what they're about to watch. 4th graders, it's like you're in there with all the older boys, right? And the whole time these guys are just making jerk off jokes. I mean, like you're trying to take in the info, but it's just like a whole bunch of guys, you know, making jokes and shit.
Yeah.
And then we get done way before the girls' class. So then our coach was like, well, let's watch the girls' one. And then he puts in the girls' puberty. And then we had to watch like half of that one about their periods and shit.
That's a pretty good one. That's a good part.
Yeah. I mean, so you learned about it, I guess. I had a mom that was she had no shame about her. Like she would always be like, I'm on my period, close the bathroom, can't let the dogs. Like I was just aware of how periods were. I wasn't, never freaked me out. Coming from my world. But I know some people, it was a big deal.
Yeah, don't freak me out.
But yeah, that's how and then in 5th and 6th grade, for me, we didn't do it. They were like, no more sex ed. So I got the last at the earliest possible, sex
so that's
education.
pretty early for y'all. But hell, you never know when we were getting down at early ages too. Like, fuck.
I think when I was in 6th grade, maybe 12th, when I was about 12 years old, I remember, I'm saying 6th grade because I think my mom used to drop me off at school in 6th grade. But I got in the car one day and there was like a 3-pack of condoms just in the front seat of the car. And I was like, what the fuck? And my mom was like, I don't know what kids are doing these days, but you just use these if it happens. I'm years away from this, by the way, right? Little fat fucking, no one wants to, no girl's trying to fuck 6th grade me. And then I'm like, okay. And I think I held on to those for years. And then one day, like in some dumb, like I pulled them out one day and we blew them up into giant balloons, right? Like on a school, like stuck. Like they never were used, and they were old as fuck by the time that happened. So yeah, that is kind of how it was. My mom claims she got pregnant when she lost her virginity. So she was very adamant that like, you better wear condoms, because she didn't want that to happen. But now I'm old with no kids and she's like, God damn it. So reverse Uno or whatever.
Right.
Let's see what else we got here. We got some sports. So we talked about Angel Reese earlier. I feel like I could probably talk about another couple sports things. The Klay Thomas versus Ja Morant beef is very fun. In general, I want to be on Ja Morant's side because I've said this. I'm a big Ja Morant defender. I think he gets a lot of hate unfairly. I do think in this he is kind of the douchebag of the scenario. So
he wasn't even playing either.
So Ja Morant's on the bench, injured all the time, right? And then Klay Thompson is on the Dallas Mavericks. He shouldn't be there. He knows that, but he's there and he's not very good. And he tried to shoot this logo 3 with way too much time on the clock, like 21 seconds on the clock. And he's like, for the win, and he fucking airballs it. And Jaws basically is like, you're a bum, which is very funny. And like in just a vacuum, that is funny.
Yeah, it is talking shit, basketball talking shit.
But yeah, Klay has like a resume of 4 rings and he's been doing this. And Ja Morant has won 1 playoff series ever. And since Klay got his Achilles injury, whatever his injury was big, he's actually played more games than Ja has since then. So for like, Ja is always injured or suspended. And
like everybody fucking with Klay though.
But yeah, everyone's fucking with Klay because he is washed. I mean, he should not be playing as much
that
as
Megan Thee Stallion shit too. He's like,
Right. I think that's probably they're just a little jealous. I mean, I think good job on Clay getting Megan the Stallion if that's what he wanted. You know, he seems happy or whatever. Clay loves boats. That was his big thing back in the day. They'd always have interviews with him on his boat and his captain hat. And he was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. And then his fans were called the Claytheist. So I really liked Clay when he blew up, but he has fallen off. I mean, that's just facts. That's all there is to it.
Right.
And then I'll just speak of NBA.
Claytheist.
The NBA injuries are on like a crazy rise. As far as like calves, Achilles, feet, ankle, like all those injuries in the legs, they're like way up this year, and they have been going up. And so a lot of people are trying to look into this. And I do think it is as simple as that more people play really fast.
Mm-hmm.
And then like, so like you have a team like the Thunder that like, because they have so many deep bench, they just keep putting in new fresh guys, and then they just keep running as fast as possible. And just that much wear and tear is going to affect people. And if you go back and watch the 80s and 90s basketball, and I loved it, you know, in the 90s or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you watch it, 80% of the time the guys are taking defense off. I understand like the defense was tough, like tough defense. No, it was tough when the guys tried. A lot of times, those guys are just like hands, you know, they're giving minimal effort. Whereas I do think now in the NBA, guys are running a lot more.
Yeah, they are moving. That shit is nonstop.
There's like screens going around. Like guys are just, there's more movement.
Yeah, like passing that ball, like they doing an extra one. They tossing that bitch and working it.
They need to, I understand it's going to affect all the records, but they need to, maybe when LeBron leaves or whatever they want to say is the time, they need to really get the schedule down. 82 games is probably too much for the regular season. A lot of people complain. They used to complain about back-to-backs being, you know, you one game the next, and they still have those. But now there's coaches complaining that like one day in between's not really enough.
Yeah.
Because the guys run so much. So if there is a way, and I know Bill Simmons for a long time has proposed like maybe a 72 game schedule where like you can do something with the divisions, the way it all kind of works out. And so that would cut off 10 games. They probably should get down even less. I think that the lockout year was 62 or something whenever LeBron's second or first champion, whatever year LeBron, the lockout. They got it down in the 60s and it felt pretty good. Like, cause it was like, there were less games. They felt more important. Every game was a bigger deal if you lost it, you know? So I do think that is what they need to do to prevent injuries. But I mean, they'll probably do nothing because the money talks. You know, the players aren't going to take less money and the owners don't want less money. And if they can sell more seats to their stadium, that's what they're going to want to do.
Right. Fuck your body. We'll get some replace you later.
That's just how it works. That just,
you don't give a fuck.
Those are the facts.
Y'all are animals.
I don't have any new gameplay for it, but I have spent literally all my time playing Cyberpunk. That's all I did today as well. So,
hey, you got something to make you happy? Like, hey, bang it out, shit.
Skinny may be heading to Texas after this, maybe not.
Maybe
but
not.
I don't know if I ever talked about Buc-ees on here in my Buc-ees experience. Now, when I was a kid, I would go to Colorado where my grandpa lived, and we would stop at this place in New Mexico on the way called Klein's Corner. So every time people mention Buc-ees, I'm just like, yeah, it sounds like Klein's Corner. And if you look up a picture of Klein's Corner is just a ghetto ass Buc-ees. Like it's old school, but it is basically that. And so anyway, I went on this work trip a few weeks ago, and we stopped at every Buc-ees we seen because a person with us is obsessed with them because they're a Jeep person and they sell Jeep memorabilia. And Jeep people are a fucking cult.
Yeah, they are.
The shittiest cars for the cultiest people. And
that death wobble. I was learning about that death wobble the other day.
Yeah, the death wobble. I knew a guy in college that had one, and if without his air conditioner on, he goes 65. He turned on his air conditioner, maxed out at 55. And I was like, what kind of fucking modern car can't go over 65 miles an hour? This is crazy. So I've been a big Jeep hater a long time. But anyway, we went to a lot of Buc-ees. And it is just a giant gas station, people who don't know. And inside they have a bunch of stuff so they have like a whole area for like flashlights and t-shirts and clothing. It's like, you know, outdoor store or whatever.
Arizona tea on tap, baby.
And yeah, I did get that is what I got was Arizona tea because they didn't have any Powerade. And I was like, what the fuck? I need Powerade. They didn't have any sports drinks. But when you come in there, they have the brisket man, right? So there's like all these fucking people around the barbecue station, and a bunch of briskets came out different times I was there, and they go, brisket on board. And then that's the main guy. And then all the other workers go, brisket on board. And then he throws the brisket on the board, and then he cuts it, right? And so they make a big deal about this fucking brisket. So they have all these barbecue sandwiches. I hear nothing but great things about them. So I'm looking at what kind to get, and I go, well, I guess I get the fucking XXL brisket one. I mean, the motherfucker's up here doing a goddamn song about it, you know, and shit. So I get this brisket thing. It is one of the worst barbecue sandwiches I've
shit.
ever had in my life. It had no flavor whatsoever.
You bland bitch. You.
I was like, what the fuck is happening? I would make a better barbecue sandwich in a crock pot. These motherfuckers got, oh my God, like I was just losing it, right? And then every single person that I meet in Austin when we get to our thing, and I'm bitching about this because that's the way I am, and they'll be like, oh, you got to get the pork. Everyone knows the brisket's not good. You got to get the pork. And I'm like, well, then why the fuck don't they say pork on board? Why is it all brisket on board? And so this motherfucker was $13, this barbecue sandwich, by the way, and it was horrible.
I'll be pissed.
Luckily, my per diem paid for it, and so I got the money back. So I'm not as mad at the moment, but God, I was pissed.
You gotta drown this barbecue sauce or something.
Now, and it had barbecue. It just wasn't good. I put a bunch of fucking pickles on. I was like, I need something. Yeah, but they do have hot nuts, and those were great.
My nuts are hot. Come over this damn sandwich.
So they have these little like cone-shaped things, and they got pecans, cashews, and almonds. And I love almonds. I also like pecans. And I like all those, but almonds are my shit. So I had to get some of those. So I do recommend those. Everyone else I've heard loves the beaver nuts. Did not get those.
That Bussy special.
And then there's beaver chips. People claim are good. Didn't get those. Wanted to get the beef jerky. Had a big giant wall beef jerky, but every time I see beef jerky, it's like $28. I'm like, God damn it! What world do we live in where this is what's happening?
Gotta start doing it yourself.
I know. I have a lot of deer meat frozen in my deep freeze, and I think I'm gonna figure out a way to use my smoker to make jerky. I know you can do it.
I see this motherfucker making bacon. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I watch a lot of videos on that.
I was like, what the fuck?
You smoke a pork belly, cure it. And
yeah, that shit.
You get up to a certain thing, and then you slice it, and then you still got to cook it and shit. But
right, but still, that's pretty badass.
It is pretty badass.
I was like, what? I didn't know. So you make your own bacon.
My Thanksgiving went pretty good. I meant to take pictures, and then when everyone was fixing their plate, I was like, God damn it, I never got to take pictures.
Yeah, I'm the man always on the camera doing shit, taking pictures and doing some shit.
I was like, I'll show them the meal I prepped. But yeah, it was pretty good. I fucked up a little bit on the turkey and dumplings on the leftover meal the next day. They got way salty. I don't know if there's the chicken broth was real salty, or maybe because my turkey was so flavorful, it fucked it up. I don't know, but it was too salty. I'm hoping the leftovers, when they get reheated, maybe we'll lose some of that, but it could amplify.
Turkey broth.
Yeah. But yeah, turkey was really good. Once again, for every person that says turkey's not good, it's because you can't cook, or the person who cooks your meals can't cook. It's really not. I remember as a kid, there used to be like sort of the boomer way of cooking turkey where they put it in the bag in the oven.
Yeah.
Or, different shit like that. And even that, I didn't hate it as a kid, but it's not as good as what I do, of course, now. But, I put a turkey in the smoker, and you put it up to how high your smoker will go. Well, mine only goes to 300 because you don't really need to go low and slow on a bird.
Yeah.
That's not really how it works. But yeah, you put up a size of well, and, you smoke that motherfucker, and it's delicious. And everyone gives you a bunch of compliments, and you're like, yeah. And they're like, I've never heard turkey this good before. And you're like,
slap your mama good.
Yeah. And then basically every year people give me tips on like, do this, this, and this. And I'm like, when the year my turkey does not turn out good, I will look to other people. It's like Snap used to always be like, you got to get the injectable stuff. And a lot of people tell me that. And I'm like, listen, if my turkey didn't taste good, I would do it. But right now it tastes pretty good.
And it's all juicy too. Like, like, well, dude, bro.
I got one turkey leg left, and I've been saving it for when, because the wife's going to her family's not like, I'm going to eat that last turkey leg. It's going to be delicious.
Saving that bit.
I'm going to feel like a king in the medieval times.
Drinking some meat.
That's right.
Fuck some meat. That shit's nasty as fuck.
It's made from honey? Is that correct?
Some shit's like from honey, some fucking fruits, and all kinds of natural ass shit. I'm like, oh. All
right, let's play a song. And this next one, I've been saving and holding for the next time Skinny was on. I told the person, hey, I'm going to say this for Skinny. Hopefully that's fine. I think the song comes out the day after we record this. So it isn't quite yet, but it will be.
Okay.
And the name of the song is Keep Going.
Keep going. Ooh.
And it's from our old friend Forgotten One.
Motherfucking Forgot One. Keep going. Keep pushing. Fuck yeah, my knuckle.
So he kind of said it there. He's back. Now he did make a post that if he calls in ever on the podcast that they ask him about, he made this post how people make fun of his body. Or like they've always made fun of his body, but he's working hard on it. I would have never looked at Forgotten One and be like, people make fun of him for his body. That's a crazy thought to me. He's like, he played college basketball, and he's like, who would make fun? That's crazy. So I need the follow-ups there. But anyway, Forgotten One, he's back. We'll see how long he stays. I know he comes in and out. I think he just values his mental health over it. And I get it. Y'all put out a lot of stuff. I put a podcast every week, and every week it doesn't get 1 million views. I'm like, I'm a loser. So it is hard.
Yeah.
But you got to keep going. So let's
keep it going.
Give this shit a listen.
No matter what, you just gotta keep going. Been through a lot, but I'm back here again. Kept my head up, took some losses on the chin. Know the recipe, know how to win. Did it once and I'll do it once again. Gotten better, learned the lesson. Done with anxiety, fear and stressing. Living life is such a blessing, but no life without the testing. Call me a student, my brain set and improving. Maneuvering, discovering new solutions. Transition to focus on execution. And stop thinking like Nike and just do it. Rocking Adidas while sacrificing the perils. Creating mirrors and stacking up my dineros. Forgetting egos and helping out my amigos. Ditching the zero, becoming just like my heroes. When you get down, you just gotta keep going. When it looks bad, then you gotta keep going. When you get up, you just gotta keep going. When you feel strong, then you gotta keep going. When you get down, you just gotta keep going. When it looks bad, then you gotta keep going. When you get up, you just gotta keep going. When you feel strong, then you gotta keep going. Come on. Verse 2, I know just what to do. Opposite of what they told me to. Why should I listen if they don't know the truth? Act like they do, but I don't see the proof. Being original, that's my meal ticket. Some say if it's broke, don't fix it. They stay broke, I get better, don't you get it? There's no fun in being realistic. Mind's free, my spirit soars high. I had to tell the old me goodbye. Fear kept him scared to fly. The only question I ask now is why I felt that way or what held me back. Answer is me and that is a fact. The only person who can, that's exact. Figured it out, now I'm on the right track. Come on. When you get down, you just gotta keep going. When it looks bad, then you gotta keep going. When you get up, you just gotta keep going. When you feel strong, then you gotta keep going. When you get down, you just gotta keep going. When it looks bad, then you gotta keep going. When you get up, you just gotta keep going. When you feel strong, then you gotta keep going. Come on. Winning or losing, you gotta stay improving. Keep going, cause that's the solution. Winning or losing, you gotta stay improving. Keep going, cause that's the solution. Winning or losing, you gotta stay improving. Keep going, cause that's the solution. Winning or losing, you gotta stay improving. Keep going, cause that's the solution. When you get down, you just gotta keep going. When it looks bad, then you gotta keep going. When you get up, you just gotta keep going. When you feel strong, then you gotta keep going. When you get down, you just gotta keep going. When it looks bad, then you gotta keep going. When you get up, you just gotta keep going. When you feel strong, then you gotta keep going. Come on.
Forgotten one.
Yeah.
Skinny's working on the choreography.
We gotta get up, gotta keep going. Oh yeah.
It is definitely a song that needs choreography, at least during the hook. When you start like touching shoulders and the ground and shit, doing spins. Keep going, Forgotten One.
Fuck yeah, Forgotten
Should
One.
be on all the streaming sites. Supposed to have come out on Thanksgiving. So
my heart racing over here.
That's what he's giving you. That's right. Yeah, very cool. Definitely in Forgotten One style. You know, he always just had a pretty consistent.
Yeah, he was having fun on it.
Style.
He's just been free and shit. I like it.
So if his fans have been waiting, hopefully
no more.
Yeah, they enjoy it and they take it in and put it on their playlist.
And keep fucking with it.
Not right now is one of the worst times ever to be putting out music, but we keep doing it.
Hell yeah, we love this shit.
Right. I mean, I know I've said this many times, but I would love to make money on the music, and I have in times, but I don't make it for the money. I've made plenty of music for no money. So it's not like, it just doesn't factor in for me. So it's like, I'm grateful for the moments it happens, but a lot of people out there are complaining. Like, I think that's why you don't see people putting out stuff right now. Yeah. Is because it is like, it's not profitable. But I'll fucking waste the whole album and not give a shit.
Who gives a flying dog?
And then these rock bands will be like, bro, you gotta release single. And I'm like, shut up. It's a different world. You understand the hip hop world. You gotta fucking flood the market. That's what I think.
We're the wicked world, you know.
I don't know either. I mean, I don't really have an answer.
Right.
All right, let's get into some random shit. I'm really trying to get back into using Lotion. I actually have it on this desk over here behind me just so that I walk by it multiple times a day. Yeah. I've used it twice in 3 weeks. I don't know what has happened to me. When I was young, you'd hang out with black friends and they would be
Hell
like,
yeah.
"You want some cucumber melon?" Or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, or the cocoa butter.
Yeah, and then
Shit, you used to get a big ass bottle for $1.
yeah, now I put on lotion all the time. And also when I was in school, that was a compliment I got a lot from the ladies, was how clear my skin was. Like I had good skin. It was very moisturized and clear. But now I'm just a pale person that's my skin's drying up, I'm getting ashy.
Yeah.
And what happened was it got cold and my fucking knuckles just got like ashy. It's like white guy ashy. It's slightly different, but basically the same thing.
Yeah.
And
I
then
still see it.
my wife's like, "You got to use lotion. It's been years since you used lotion." I'm like, "I know." So I bought this thinking like, all right, I'll get back into it. Use it the first day and was like, "Hey, this is pretty nice." And then I quit. Let's see. It is.
Or Gold Bond.
I will just grab it. Yeah, we got Gold Bond.
I knew it was one of them.
That's what we got. I don't know. I wanted something without a scent. That was my whole goal.
She got the original Lubriderm. Ooh, wee. 24 hours. Lock it in. They locks it in. Locks
that's good to know.
in.
Yeah, I should ask first, but it might be if I ever get through this bottle.
Yeah. And it's a big ass, so they can sell you a big bottle for $12 and last fucking forever. Like, I leave mine away from my kids. My kids go through it like, bam. But when it's by myself, it's like, shit, this is mine all day.
Yeah, when I was in college, I had creams and lotions. I knew the difference between the two. I don't even fucking remember.
See, I got some hand cream by the door before I walk out. I got them in my truck because I wash my hands and shit. I was like, oh yeah.
And my wife has expensive ass tubs of lotion. It's like some are medicated and shit, like from the doctor. Like, and she'll be like, "I can't believe you won't." I'm like, "Well, yours are fucking expensive as shit. I ain't putting on no goddamn $50 tub lotion. That's crazy."
Hell yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to get in the lotion, and then also in my grooming world, I've really debated shaving my beard. But here's what's happened. Two of the people I'm close to, Snappy and Skinny. The last time, especially last time Snappy just clean shaved and came over, this was years ago now, but I was like, whoa, my God. Like, it made me scared to do it, because he looks so different. Right. And then same with you. Skinny shaved his mustache one day and came over, and I'm like, look at all that room between his lip and his nose. It's crazy.
Damn, his lips look even bigger.
And so I haven't not had a beard in so long that it is, I'm like, I don't know if I can do it, but I want to. I really have been I'm like, you know what? I could see a good clean razor shave. It's been a long time. Even though all my neck's gonna fucking break out.
See, mine always break out so bad. Like I was like, mine was a bad accident because I be kind of trim this shit, make it right. Then it's like, oh well, fucked it up, can't even do it. It's thinner and thinner. Nope, it's not gonna work. Gotta shave it off.
Yeah. So and my mustache was looking horrible, but I actually made it to Walgreens yesterday and bought some. I lost my little pedicure scissors I usually trim my mustache with. Yeah. When I went on my trip, and then I went to Walgreens, and all they had were 5-inch manicures. So they're fucking huge, but I was trimming up my mustache, probably went a little too far. But my mustache was starting to hurt. It was getting like so heavy. I was like, I have to trim this. Weird. Like it all bunches up right under my nostrils. Like it'll get like 4 more layers right there. I don't understand.
Mine get a little wild, and I use that beard man's cream, put it down and shit.
Yeah, I use some beard butter in my beard to keep it from being all rough.
I've been trying to get on that shit and doing all that shit, kind of keep it clean.
I've tried different things. Some things I tried and I'm like, I didn't care.
Yeah, like no parabens, no sulfates and shit. I was like paying extra and shit. My girls be telling me, "Hey, I love this shit." Got these new Olay shit, like they're these melting little pods for your face.
Well, see, I got this cold sore here. I had on episode last night too, and so if I shave, I feel like I don't expose any cold sore. I get it even more. So that the beard is good for hiding imperfections.
Yeah, that is true for sure.
Because I'm like, what if I shave it off and I got weird?
Even when I do if this is like shaving, I start judging myself for a moment. Like, God damn, looks I don't like it. Well, I have to make myself. I like it. I gotta make yourself like it.
I get 2 weeks off at the end of the year. And so my goal would be maybe I do it the first day of that.
Right.
And then so if I hate it, I have 2 weeks for it to grow back or whatever. That is what I probably will do. But then again, I will have to go see family for Christmas stuff. And if I might look horrible, I don't know. It doesn't matter. No one cares.
Yeah.
My wife doesn't give a shit one or the other. So
she said, I love you for you.
No, she just... No, she doesn't.
Nah, I don't believe that. Don't believe that Dr. Phil shit.
Yeah,
You're wrong.
It's convenience at the moment. It's easier, just easier. All right, so what do you do at a restaurant drink wise? I mean, I know you normally probably drink alcohol, but for instance, when I go to a sit down restaurant, I order a water every time.
If I'm not getting a beer, I get a water.
Yeah, like I don't buy Cokes at a sit down restaurant.
Nah.
I don't know why. I guess because it's like $3.50 or something. It's like so expensive, and I'm like, I'll just get a water.
Yeah.
But I've noticed I kind of judge people who don't a little bit. I'm like, ooh, rich over here, getting the soda water.
Like, yeah, my kids finally get the hint. I want to say since like one of the like 3 of them at least drink. Well, 2 of them will at least get water. Like shit.
Yeah.
And it's like easier for certain food to go down too. It's like oh.
Well, I don't drink much liquid during my meal at all, even like at home. Like
yeah, you did say that. So you fucking weird.
I don't. Once I start eating, it's pretty rare. Now, if I made tacos and I have a Mountain Dew, I might sip. There's something about a Mountain Dew and tacos that kind of works together. Taco Bell's ingrained that in my brain, I guess.
Baja Blast.
I actually don't like Baja Blast.
Me neither.
Not my thing. I've liked my favorite of all time Mountain Dew side product or like flavor was Mountain Dew Pitch Black. And then they brought back Mountain Dew Pitch Black 2, which implies it's not the same. And I drank that and I was like, I like the first one, but I don't really know. It's been so long.
I've always been a Code Red. I always liked the Code Red.
I like the Code Red. I kind of think it always made my stomach hurt a little bit.
Yeah.
It's just something about that red dye or whatever that's in
it. And
also
Zombieland is it. Like, hell yeah.
Like, I love Dr. Pepper, but if I get a Dr. Pepper from McDonald's, my stomach will be tore up. It's just something about the Dr. Pepper.
They got the best Coke.
I know. That's what he was like, well, just get a Coke like me. And I'm like, ah.
They got it was like, there's on the movie Coke right here. It's like they got instead of the toss up.
Yeah, I do like a movie. I miss the movie Mr. Pibbs. They were slightly different than Dr. Pepper, obviously, but that they used to not sell Dr. Pepper in movie theaters, and you have to get a Mr. Pibb, and then there's something about like just that memory of like that off-brand drink, watching all these movies.
Right. I never order popcorn and drinks when I go myself or anything because I use slaps beers on me or some shit. And then the lady friends like, oh yeah, we gotta get that shit. It's like, okay,
if I go with Coop because we really like the movies. It's just no good movies ever come out anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna get a large soda, and we're gonna get a large popcorn, and then Koopy's gonna get an icy. And it's expensive, but it doesn't bother me. I'm like, this is the next 2.5 hours we're gonna be here. Might as well enjoy it. But I always want like the chocolate covered almonds, but then I'm like, I can't get candy. That's crazy. And then I also always want like a hot dog or nachos, but I feel like that's crazy. Yeah. Because when I was growing up, my grandma used to take me maybe once a month to the movies after church, or we'd go up there. And there was a Walmart across this is before super centers, so like a normal Walmart. Across the street, we would go in there and she would get a loader purse up with candy. And I loved Reasons, and she would always get Reasons. And then she would get a couple canned pops from the vending machine outside the Walmart. And then we would go over to the movie theater. And I always thought, I think every kid does, and I think adults too, like you think you're cheating, like it's a crime what you're doing of bringing in these drinks and food. But yeah, then we go in there and pop open our Sam's Club soda. And everyone looks over at you like, who the fuck has a can in here?
We start coughing and shit. Oh, shit, that's what we did. Making some noise and shit.
That is how it wasn't until way later in life that I had a rich friend who, then you kind of felt like obligated, or he'd be like, I'll get a
I miss being in college. We used to go get fucked up and go to movies and shit. Just be drinking in the movies.
Yeah, I worked there for a little while.
J-Mac blew my mind. I said, we were drinking here? It's like, what? It's like, yeah.
When I saw
was like, wow.
Lord of the Ring, the second Lord of the Rings movie, I think it was, in theaters in high school, we went to an Arby's before, and I got the 5 roast beef for $5, and I had an OU starter jacket. And I put them all in my little kangaroo pouch, and when I got in there, that movie, it's a fucking 3-hour movie. And it starts, and I pull out the first row, and I mean, the whole theater starts smelling like fucking roast beef. And I was like, oh no, everyone knows. But I ate them all watching that movie.
Yeah, that's a long ass movie for sure.
I couldn't do it now. That's actually what stops you from watching movies these days. I know you watch more than me, but after about an hour, I'm gonna fucking fall asleep. You know what I mean? Like it's hard for me to keep it through a whole movie.
Yeah, I was like, it gotta be a good movie for me to get all the way through it. And I was like, oh,
that's why I do TV shows.
I'm watching it with the kids
because
or something.
There'll be a break, and you'll be like, that was pretty good, and then you can decide if you want to do another one or something. But I think it's why I've really gotten into TV shows.
Yeah, but now I got that projector, I can take it outside. How I got rigged up on my house and shit, and I got it so far. Then with a sheet over my window, so I got a big ass screen out. I can watch under my little gazebo. That's pretty badass. I got a fire pit out there, the propane one. So it's a whole vibe. I can sit out there. I can watch a lot of shit out there.
Hell yeah, that's the way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You got speakers out there? That
I got
connection?
speakers.
Hell yeah.
And shit.
Pretty sweet.
And man, but it was creepy though. Pete thought this motherfucker be rolling by slowly watching your shit on TV. He's like, why the fuck slow? I watching TV too. Like
it's all these homeless people trying to get my shit.
Oh, it'd be funny. They were out there watching it with me sitting across. They be pulling lawn chairs up in the street watching.
Yeah, these fucks. All right, let's play a song.
Yeah,
and then when we come back, we're gonna watch a few TikToks, and then
the TikTok and it don't.
That's
stop.
how we'll do it. Exactly.
Okay.
TikToks never stop. It's fucking pinnacle of all entertainment.
I know these kids be TikToking everywhere. You know they're TikToking too. They put their phone somewhere and they be all back.
See, I'm not good at making the TikToks. Yeah, because
they gotta put you in too. I was like, fuck you, I'll be up in your videos like shit. Let me get in there.
Me and Brad kind of talks about last week. Like, I don't see that side of it. I don't see the dancing, singing stuff on my feed. That's not what gets fed me.
That would be mine.
Every once in a while they'll test it. They'll be like, "Hey, here's a fat ass Asian girl doing it." And
then, let me see that fat ass.
They want to see if
twerk.
how long you're gonna watch it.
Look back at it.
But I'm like, no, I don't want dancing on my feed, and so I try to go as quick as I can. But sometimes you get
dancing
distracted.
Feet, baby. Woo.
Yeah, Skinny will take the feet.
We was having feet conversation today.
You into that? Is that your thing?
This we're talking about. They gotta have some good grill or good feet.
I see. Feet don't come into play at all one way or the other for me and my attractiveness to a person.
Maybe you want to play. I want to feel some soft feet. I want to feel no like what is these? I want no rough shit in my hands.
I'm not grabbing feet that often. I guess it's not happened too often.
You guys, something else giving.
I mean, I get what you're saying. You're like doing it as like a controlling the machine or whatever. Yeah, it's like
they're there too. Might want to bite on one or suck or two.
But like guys that want like foot jobs. I've never had one. Now here's the thing: if a chick was like, I wanted to give you one, I would be like, yeah, sure, of course, why not? Why not? But I've never asked or been like, let's do it. That just doesn't grip me that way. If you will. Seems
drugs are fun.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah. I'm not against. Like I said, I just haven't.
I'm not against it,
but guys are like really into it. Now, I had a friend in high school who he hated feet. Like if a foot touched him, he'd punch somebody. Like he hated feet, and he would freak out. And I was always like, "That's fucking weird too." Just chill out. Who cares?
Throw a shoe at him, see if he'd freak out.
Well, the thing is, like, we'd be going to a pool wearing flip flops. I'm like, "You're totally fine," but if you like brought his attention. Like, look at everyone's feet. He'd be like, fuck, I hate feet. You know what I mean? But, like, I don't know. It was crazy. He really didn't like it. All right. We're going to play a song for me.
Alrighty then. Alrighty.
Bang, the name of the song is Stop It.
Ooh, don't stop it.
And it is off of my album, Classy 2. Mm-hmm. And I believe this is the last song off the album I haven't played on the new iteration of the podcast. It could be wrong, but it's on the list anyway.
Okay.
So it is one of my favorites, I would say, on this album. But the whole album really is pretty underrated and pretty good. So go back and listen to all 3 albums put out this year if you like. I think they were a lot of work. And why not listen to it to round off your year?
Why not, motherfucker?
All right, let's give it a listen.
Listen up.
Yeah. I'm on a run right now. And I don't know how to stop it. Just get me on the track. You ain't got a clock it. I ain't trying to rap fast. I'm just trying to find a pocket. Yeah, I could use a cash, but this ain't about profits. I just feel like I got it. When you know you got it, you gotta go like Pablo Picasso. Keep making art, cause you know, like for real though, bro, you ain't got any other fucking options. Cause I've always been too pretentious, beat true tremendous. Mess of this shit, I ain't got no apprentice. Say the Mo makes beats if you try to do business. Ain't really into fitness. Let your bitch spread while asking what we gon' fitness. Like, check the wrist, bitch. Emo flows on my slick shit. Put in work like a split shit. If she got amazing tits, I may trying to lick lips. Not those ones, been the ones between the hips. Spit sick shit. Bitch, no fakeness. I take hits and then I make hits. I got that movie theater concession flow. My shit stay popping. Need that coochie beaver, blessed by both before I put it in a coffin. I'm a red breed, yes indeed. Don't hear shit like this often. See me, I smoke weed every day, but I know I need to stop it. But I'll probably never stop it. Yeah, I know I never stop it. Say they make music, I don't see it. I swear these dudes never drop it. So many rappers, I swear like half need to stop it. But I'll probably never stop it. Yeah, I know I never stop it. Yeah, I hate it too, living online, trying to make moves. But I learned a thing or two. People you know in your whole life don't support you like some of these strangers do. That'll fuck you up. Switch your perspective, keep your eyes open, peep some lessons, obsessed with the art, trying to stay steady but searching for sparks like Lisa Leslie. Know what I do, stay with number 2, cause these dudes always trying to test me. I don't do flexing, I get on a beat and I eat like it's covered in dressing. Fuck, always got depression, feel like I'm Usher on tracks, cause it's always confessions. I don't sit down and pray in my day to day, so I get on a beat, I don't know what I'll say, I just spill out my thoughts when I'm smoking on pot. My head running plots, I'm writing them songs, it's like playing slots. One pull away till I hit a jackpot like I'm Chingy and shit. You know most smoking that premium shit, smoking Cena until you ain't seeing me, bitch. I got that movie theater concession flow, my shit stay popping. Need that coochie beaver, blessed by both before I put it in a coffin. I'm a red breed, yes indeed. Don't hear shit like this often. See me, I smoke weed every day, but I know I need to stop it. But I'll probably never stop it. Yeah, I know I never stop it. Say they make music, I don't see it. I swear these dudes never drop it. So many rappers, I swear like half need to stop it. But I'll probably never stop it. Yeah, I know I never stop it.
Hey the Mo, that's me. With Stop It. Also, it really is one of my favorite songs. I think I made. I understand it's not.
Road trip music.
It doesn't have like that dancey sort of vibe that people would probably like. You would earworm them or whatever, but I like it, and I think lyrically it is very me. And also, a lot of the things mentioned on that song were mentioned on this episode.
You know it.
Like it's kind of crazy the way it all. A lot of things I said, I'm like, I said it actually on that song. So pretty crazy.
Oh, wait, you see, speaking shit in existence.
I remember making that hook because I was like, it just kind of came to me. It was one of those moments, you know? It was like, and I was like, I don't know if this will work, but I'm doing it.
Wet dream come true, baby.
That's right. Never had a wet dream my whole life.
Me neither. But as I seen Matthew McConaughey, he was talking about him having a wet dream. I was like, oh, okay. That's where it came from.
Well, I remember this fucking, what I was talking about earlier, that video we watched, it talked about wet dreams or whatever. So I was always expecting eventually that would happen. And then I think it happened to a friend of mine that stayed the night once because he we thought he pissed the bed. And he like left real quick. And I'm like, I bet that's what happened.
It happens.
But it just never happened to me. But I think I broke that seal way earlier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Was probably abused in some way, but it's all been blacked out of my memory. So
yeah,
it's all
I
good.
like those whippings.
Yeah.
I never cried. I
remember the first time I didn't cry though. It's one of my favorite memories. My dad, who adopted me, so he never whipped me. I say all that. He just didn't feel comfortable. So my mom would always whip me with his belt with all the little metal shit on it. And he just pulled me in this house, probably like 8, 9 years old, something like that. And he was like, "Hey, you always cry before she ever hits you. So just don't cry." And I was like, okay. And then so my mom was like, I'm in trouble the next time. Put your hands on the bed or whatever. And then I just don't cry beforehand. And she is like, "You're not going to cry?" And I was like, "Nope." And then she hit me and I just didn't cry. I just took it, right? Like I would now, just like whatever. And then I laughed because I was like mind blown right that this worked. And then she hit me across the back. Was like, "I'll teach you to laugh." And I was like, "Ah." And so that was the last time I got whippings though. After that, I got grounded and I hated it way worse. Well, you told me like, "No, you can't watch TV or play video games for a week." I'm like, "I'll do anything you want. I'll clean the whole house."
Right? Them certain things, you got to find them twerks.
But that is also, I watched so many Lifetime movies because those weeks I was grounded. And the only time I could watch TV is if my mom was watching TV.
I remember watching a lot of Lifetime.
And so I would just sit there
on fucking Saturdays.
Yeah, we'd watch Lifetime movies, Dateline, all that shit. Then
it come nighttime, we get the good ones. Like, oh yeah, American Most Wanted. Let's get this shit
going. I know how much more. My mom watched America's Most Wanted and Cops every week until it went off the air.
Yeah,
that was my mom's shit.
Had a song in my head.
My mom's a little black.
Man.
You
See,
know?
where you get it from? Living in the ghetto and shit.
She doesn't.
Moved
She would
up to the
never
east.
claim that.
Moved up to the east side.
But I think,
Tweed Deluxe.
you know, Craig's mom and Friday.
Uh-huh.
That's what my mom would look like if she was black,
I
right?
can feel
That's
that.
that version. I feel like. And my dad looked quite a bit like Craig's dad off Friday.
Hell yeah.
A lot of like he would shit
And
and be
you
like,
thick
"Give me
like
10
Craig,
minutes."
too.
Yeah. I think I'm just the white Craig. Smoky.
Perfect, right? I know. You
Um,
just getting like that over here.
right.
That's great, bro.
So
And my mom looked like that too, short and thick like that, with her girl, different kind of hair every time. Like mama.
all right, so we gotta get these TikToks. This is why I got dark in here. The first one I have to shout out my little cousin Cameron. He sent this and said, I think this would be perfect for your podcast. Now, I will say these first couple, I'm going to probably try to mute them or if we don't talk over them enough, because the last time I played people dancing the songs, they got copyright and I had to mute the video. So we'll see what happens. These are risky, but we're going to do it anyway. So the first one, Cam sent us, and he said, I think Skinny would like this. So I like how this has become a thing where Skinny is into old women, and this is going to be our go-to joke. So let's give it a watch here. So she's really old, but I think you would, right?
Fuck yeah, she working it like that. God damn. You throw it on her ass. What the
I mean, yeah, that move right there got you curious.
That killed me.
That's what's gonna get you curious.
Look at the crossover.
So,
And she get her leg up.
yeah, it's in another language, or I would read what the fucking caption says.
And her titties ain't all saggy either.
So I like this. This is me after eating Activia yogurts. It's pretty good.
Oh, she'll take a shit.
So all right, shout
She'll
out
get
that lady.
cleared out.
The next one is in the same lane, if I remember correctly, and this is one you probably wouldn't, but maybe I'm wrong. This is why we're judging here. I love this song though. It is my shit. I've been singing it ever since I saw this video.
Throw her hip out.
Look at that move.
Yeah, she be the type of one come grind up on me like at the bar or some shit.
Right, I think
She's
this one
feeling
actually
herself.
would make the move on you.
Yeah, those are the ones like just like that. Like, okay. Let's throw it back on him. Like,
Great song choice. Though.
You're not getting this front on, you get the back. Ooh.
He's like, all right, just don't tell anybody.
I got those pants too.
We wore them on an episode. Yeah. All right. So this guy got a horrible haircut if you see his head. And he wants to fight the barber. And I think it's great. But his corners have to be that deep or the guy wouldn't have done it. Or it's like if someone edged me up, it would be way up here. Now, I do think the barber should be willing to throw hands. I think he's losing a lot of points by this whole, like, being a little pussy in the moment.
He don't even look real like a mannequin.
So I just was curious on the black hole. You know, have you ever gotten a bad haircut where you wanted to fight somebody?
No, I haven't.
I mean, I've gotten bad haircuts, but it's just like, well, it is what it is. Just save the rest, I guess.
But look at it, goes perfect with his head. Look at his fucking head.
Yeah. It's just his forehead's that big.
You big headed motherfucker.
I agree.
And my lady did my hair. She said, "You got a big ass forehead." No, it's a 5-head, bitch. That's
When I was young, I had a 3-head, and I had a real small forehead. But yeah, the corners have gotten
She's like,
way
shit, I'm
deep.
back there.
Look how deep
I
the corners
"What?"
go.
I was like, "Hey, I do." It's a rod and shit.
So yeah, we got the chip if they call it. All right, the next one was. I love Yin Yang Twins, so this might get pulled too, but I had to show you. I loved it. I can't remember what the old one's name is.
Kane D Rock.
There you go. I just feel like this could be you someday, Skitty. Like when you get older.
What the fuck? That's what it look like.
It says it's his favorite song. The crowd is not giving him enough energy either.
Oh shit.
I just feel like this is you if this song comes on. What are you talking about?
I would be offended like that.
I had some jerking
In the grapes too, yeah. Oh, bro, I was jerking last week.
All right, yeah, you got the gist. Oh, that's pretty great.
Messages for Sister Shirley.
I know you grew up in the
I
church.
advise you not to show up to service this Sunday because I'll be waiting for you with hands, feet, and teeth, bitch. I know you was in my house with my husband. This message is for Sister Shirley.
I don't believe it's real, but if it was, it'd be so good.
This Sunday because I'll be waiting for you with
black people
hands,
hate black
feet,
people.
and
They be
teeth,
talking
bitch.
shit.
I know you was in my house with my husband.
I saw. I didn't say. I saw another one. It was an old couple, and the husband in this old couple was talking about how he had to go fuck the wife's sister because she was in need, and he was like trying to.
Sound like my dad.
Yeah, convinced his 80-year-old woman they should open up their marriage. It was crazy. So this is just the Sora AI I've talked about a lot. So I don't know if you've seen them, but I know you like the cup chair.
Boy. Bid wisely. And Chuck, here comes our next item up for bids. The next item up for bids is a cuck chair for you, Chuck the cuck, because you're a little bitch boy. Wow.
I love Bob Barker. Yeah.
Jackson, good morning to you. Can you
So court over webcam, and then let's see this officer.
Badge number 3919 out of the 12th precinct.
all right.
You got to ask the camera judge.
You got some pants on, officer?
Sir, they're in the... No, sir.
Officer Jackson, okay, Miss Lee.
Fucking Chauncey Billups ass looking judge. I do think it helps you had a black judge. You know, could I weird. Him not knowing his legs are in the camera.
Fix your camera.
You got to ask the camera judge.
You got some pants on, officer?
Sir, they're in the... No, sir.
This is good. Good stuff. I don't know what's going on, but I have theories. I don't think this old man is really crying at this black woman singing poorly. I think this black people are robbing him. And they're like filming. He might be that into. I don't know. When they cut to him there, it looks pretty. There's just a lot going on. Because right there, he's clearly crying.
What the
I feel like they're taking advantage of this old
like
man
home health
somehow.
workers. They work for.
Could be.
Like, you know, like maybe this is time he need to hear the song. And they like gotta do this, make him feel good, remember some shit. I don't know.
That might be what I look like when I'm old. I could be looking like that, to be honest. So.
I'll be right there singing to you like that.
Yeah. Skinny, bring your friend over. All right. This one is old school. There's like a million videos of this guy. And I think the person he's talking to is a trans person, but I could be wrong. Not that that matters at all. But I was obsessed with this guy years ago. And so when I see him, I was like, ooh, I got to share this with Skinny. He's clearly mentally something wrong with him.
Actually, then after you, I would be like, all right, time for daddy to go inside. While you are here, and I know you could stay with me for a while. And every night we could have romantic encounters with each other, you know?
What if I got pregnant? It would be a werepire.
Oh, yeah. He's like a vampire werewolf or something. That's a whole backstory.
The werepire and mermaids, so technically speaking, it's still considered hybrid. And then in the mornings when we wake up, we could,
this is about what my body looks like, in case anyone was curious.
with you and whatnot, we could take together, you know.
Yeah.
Finish showering, we could just sit. We could just go back to the bed and.
I believe the female character is Linda Belinda. Or yeah, Linda Binda.
I continue eating, so you actually.
I mean, he has no shame. He's just talking about all right to her face. You gotta respect that. So I'm gonna have to find a good clip of him to sample.
For a while, and every night we could have romantic encounters with each other, you know?
What if I got pregnant?
I know he's so sweet about it.
A werepire mermaid hybrid. Trigrid.
The werepire and mermaids, so technically speaking, it's still considered hybrid. And then in the mornings when we wake up, you could bring like some shower items with you and whatnot, and we could take together, you know.
Yeah.
When we finish showering.
No, so anyway, dude's great. I think his name's Jupiter, if I remember correctly. So you look him up if y'all need more.
Jupiter. Bring your shower.
All right, this one's very important. This is our ending one.
I've seen this.
I sampled this, and so therefore I want to show it off before we hear the beat here. But also, I would love if this is me when I'm old, because I could see it, I could visualize it. Oh, this old motherfucker. This has been stuck in my head for 2 months, by the way. This guy's little cute twinks playing the bottles. I like it.
I didn't see the guy behind him.
He gets it right here, though. It's the best part. So good.
Why those suckers used to have?
This is the part I sample right here.
Oh, this guy like doing workouts behind him. I didn't know that.
I just think it's so good. So anyway, that is
Kind of like
Hermeto Pascal of Spain, I believe.
Oh, my face hurt.
So yeah.
Oh, my face and my guts.
We always love the TikToks around here.
Like a slut.
Brighten us up a little bit. All right, yeah. Brought us to the end. We made it. So I'm glad you liked that. That one was a risky one. Because that's something I love, but I didn't know if it would translate. So I'm glad it did.
I wondered if he knows how the shower and water lubricates.
Yeah, I've always had this argument with people. I don't like having sex in a shower or a hot tub.
You gotta stay in the back of the shower.
Anything where there's like, you can't get fresh water in there. That ain't gonna work. I don't know. Some people like it. It's not for me. It's like putting on a rubber glove or something.
It's going to cause a fire in the water.
Friction. All right. In here on this dope beat. Remember that thing y'all just seen and imagine how cool this is. I'm probably going to end up keeping this. I can't imagine I don't because I love it so much. But if someone hears it and like, I also love it, let's collaborate on that. I'm sure I could be somewhat convinced.
Yeah.
So, all right. Appreciate everyone checking us out. Appreciate Skinny making it here. I know he may be on the road, maybe not. You know, you gotta be careful. We've been not being sober. And
right.
So anyway, all right, peace, bro. And let's give it a listen.
Hey.
And the Mo makes beats.